Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
Damn, that was a sneaky tactic. I guess they needed something to counter the MVP of a car with headlights. Also, confirmed, Alan does not wear a fucking seatbelt.
Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Your cutout is fine.
Okay?
I hit
Seriously, Alan, why did you bring it?
Scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah, Al, there's something moving down here.
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
Oh, that's the moment that was in the PH. I was thinking of something else.
Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's a Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Man, why couldn't we get a DLC where you play as Barry? With his full, like, decked out kits that you see him in later. Oh, shit.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until
Who's
he couldn't see
Walter?
the road for the tears.
I guess we'll find out. That name doesn't sound familiar. I guess somebody just hoping to nick some of the brothers' moonshine. Nope. I tried to take cover behind the barrel, but all it did is knock one physics object into another. I essentially got pool cued.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
There we go, now we just need to find a power source. Is there anything inside this tunnel? No. There's the power lines, so it's
I hope
over
there'd still
here.
be a working generator somewhere around here to power up. Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest. The old lights by the gate.
Man, they don't get much more not resisting than passed out on the floor. And you know, it's strange in the autopsy report. It notes that his blood flow was really low, almost like he wasn't conscious.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Oh, this is another section where I've got to run between light sources. Trust no one in the dark. Let's see. Oh, here's the light source. Oh, that was close. Alright, figure out where I've got to go next. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the section I was thinking of. It's not earlier in the game, it's this part. When you've got to go from light source to light source.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
No, that's probably the Walter character we heard. What's this? Heavy duty flashlight? Yep, I'll take that. Don't see anything over there, so let's just move on.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Hey, Zane.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Oh, there's hanging bear traps. Yep. Okay, let's try not to have a repeat of last time. I might have been able to make a YouTube short out of it, but I don't want to do that again. Right, there's the next path. And a building I can explore. There's no way it's going to have a gun, though. As long as they want this, like, vulnerable state section to last, they're not going to give me a weapon. Oh, fuck. I was really hoping there wouldn't be enemies.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid.
Oh, is this actually...
Their
His
eyes
name
glistened
actually
with
is
bile.
Tor.
They knew
I
every
thought it was
shade of
Thor
purple,
this whole
and there was
time.
blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Huh. Oh, there's a gun.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
All that fucking talk I was doing, I'm like, oh yeah, they're not going to give me a gun. And it's literally around the corner. You know, I'm curious. For science, let's find out. Can you activate a bear trap? You can. Okay, that is an option. There's nothing down here. That was a total waste of time. Yep, I keep running towards the light, thinking it's a bear trap. Sorry, thinking that it's a manuscript page. Can I climb this? No. I doubt it, but I wonder if the enemies can trigger bear traps. They probably can't. Although... Ow! Fuck. I was gonna say this is my chance to chest it, as I ran right into the same trap. Damn it. Let's try that again. Alright, come on. Oh, they're being very careful to evade it. Okay, yeah, no. He got real close and didn't trigger it. I don't think they can. The EI intentionally avoids it, but I don't think they can actually trigger it. Alright, is that bear trap? Oh man, they are relentless. Oh fuck. Oh, this is a bad spot. Fuck. Is that the last one? Okay. Okay. Just gotta stay calm. Oh my god. chill, guys, please. That was close. Ooh. Alright, they've backed off, and I'm back to full health.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry? No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Let's go take a look upstairs.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know. It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Who wrote this crap? Who could it be? One of my favorite running jokes with this series is the idea that in universe, Alan's kind of a hack who uses way too many analogies.
It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her and me and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
And there's your full explanation for what's actually going on. Alright, so let's head back downstairs. Whoa. Is this Danny by any chance? Well.
Yes, Danny, huh?
Yeah, I was right on the money.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Oh, yes. Flashbang. Flare gun. Yep, we're all stocked up. Can always be more, but I'm no longer starved. Alright, let's quickly check. Is there anything in here? No. Okay.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
That's... No, fuck off, Alan. Barry is Barry. Unstoppable. 2 ways to go. I think that's the way towards the farm, so let's check out this side first. It's a strong mailbox. Anything over here? Yep, some batteries. Oh, the sound effects on the wind make it sound like someone's breathing down your neck. Alright, let's see what's at the top of this road. Probably just a lookout point. Also, yes, I have a compulsive need to change vehicle every single time I see a new one.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning, at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure
That's
you
referring
get
to Alice, I
indoors
believe.
and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Oh yeah. Alright. Whoop. This looks like it's parked on top of a stump. Am I crazy about that? No, it actually is. It was parked right on top of a stump. That seems like a quick way to destroy the underside of your car. Whoa! Holy shit. That was close. Nope, I shouldn't have done that. I'm trying to find the handbrake. I don't even know if there is a handbrake. Let me find out. Rather than just pressing every single button hoping one of them will work. Drive, accelerate, brake, steer. There is in fact no handbrake. So, oh well. I'm just pushing this guy along. Is he dead? Okay. No, no. Okay, no, I'm gonna have to get out. Yeah, my car is nearly totaled. I'm gonna have to just be careful. Oh, you know what? No, I actually have to get out regardless. That's a narrow path. I don't know why, but the moment it started moving, I just had the Revengeance soundtrack going through my head. I guess because it reminds me of Excelsis. The unenlightened masses. There's a barn over there. Let's check that out. With how wide these areas can be, I wish Alan could, like, sprint for longer. I mean, I'm just not a fan of limited sprint in general, to be honest. Oh, damn it, wrong weapon. Well, it did the job at least. It only happened once, but like I managed to run so fast and so far at one point that I actually got haggard and couldn't move anymore. Oh, fireworks. I wonder if that will become relevant later.
The brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
That was the moment I was thinking of the world explodes.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off!
Yep, the best moment of the game.
The fireworks from here and help you out! Now, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Ow! Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Yes! Here we go!
He does have a point. It's a good time. Enjoy yourself, Alan. Fuck yeah. But also, I have finally gotten the heavy-duty flashlight, which I've been waiting for.
Was awesome!
This is what
Right
the combat
Falls, rock
needed.
and roll
It
capital of
greatly
America.
speeds up how quickly you can take down the darkness shields. And since that's the biggest drag on the combat, like it makes everything start to flow a lot faster.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
If I remember right, he's not even a member of the FBI anymore. He got kicked out because he's nuts. Although, in fairness, I think it's Alan's fault that he's nuts. Like, he made him part of the story for some reason. I'm not 100% sure on that. We'll get answers to that later, I guess. But he's been, like, plagued by nightmares and visions for a while now.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Seriously, why did you bring that with you?
We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Alright, let's move this. So, it's connected to something inside the building. Oh, there's a switch.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
You can't do an imitation of Barry. He's you're not awesome enough for that. It would be a pale imitation.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al? They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Oh shit, I forgot about a Viking ship.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
That's a pretty embarrassing way to learn about Ozzy Osbourne. Although, in fairness, I've only ever heard, like, 3 Ozzy Osbourne songs. And I only liked one of them. Like, there's a lot of good stuff from that era, but, like, I don't think his stands out particularly, to be honest.
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in
Springs.
its soft embrace,
Man,
somewhere
brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig? Your
Dreams
first
have a way
real
of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves into
started?
waking life,
Was this one of your
or vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs.
Well, the opening description talks about waking, so probably.
The dream of dreams.
That's by someone else.
Oh, never mind.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people. Hey,
Dennis over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
Are you sure I didn't write this, Barry?
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
Huh. New fear unlocked. I am just a figment of someone else's imagination, and I'm gonna disappear when they wake up. Actually, you know what? At this point, I'd welcome that. Anything to escape this fucking endless oblivion. Yeah, sorry, that was a bit too depressing even for me.
1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
So, like, we've got Thomas Zian with his poetry and his wise words. And we've got Alan with, you know, his syllables and soliloquies and all that nonsense. And then you've got the Anderson brothers, who were just the hardest rockers ever, and it was enough to stir an ancient evil. Gorky tagged me in something. Apparently, Lego Fortnite players are starting marijuana farms. I can't say I'm surprised. The 1970s Ragnarok tour. Man, they were playing all over the place. I wonder if a similar thing happened with them as happened with Zian, where, like, popular memory of their actions just kind of got erased. Yeah, there's a lot of the weak ones in this space, but they're no problem. Especially not against this new flashlight. Like, it just strips them away in like a second. Nothing hidden here? I thought, you know what, it's just a light from the window. I thought it was a manuscript. Yeah, 1 second, Barry. I gotta deal with a teleporter. Man, these things are annoying. They're not even that dangerous, they're just annoying. I'm just gonna ignore it until it comes to me. Gotcha. Okay, switch to the shotgun. Yeah, okay, I was matching the dodge button there, and he didn't seem to want to do it. And I can only assume he was in the middle of a reload animation. Nope, I can dodge out of that. So I don't know what the reason is. Sometimes it just does not let you dodge.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
What's funny is he actually does do that.
Be careful, Al!
I'm pretty sure after this game, Barry becomes the manager for the old Asgard, the old gods of Asgard come back to her.
You okay, Al?
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
So I keep confusing myself, Dash, like visually. Look at this, right? I've got a regular pump action shotgun. But then I hold it like this with the heavy duty flashlight, and it looks like the Striker from RE4. With like the underbarrel. I'm hearing, yeah, I'm hearing what sounds like a TV. Oh, it's a radio. Heavy duty lantern. That's what I already had, so I guess it would have just given me more batteries.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah.
Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff.
Which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Pat, what the fuck are you talking about? An FBI agent shot your fucking station.
Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but...
Definitely, Pat.
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? It's the violence here.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
I could see the building that
I thought it was another cable car.
on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
You assume they had the goods. Alan says that a lot in this story. I just know, okay? I just know.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, fuck. Foreshadowing. Alright, where are they? It was over here. Oh, there they are. No, I'm not. I'm gonna save the flag gun. I was trying to figure it out before, and like, as far as I can tell, like, there is no locational damage in this game at all. Like, I'm aiming for the head, and it's hitting them in their arms, their legs, their body. It just seems to register a hit on the target, and then put the damage spark wherever it feels like. Was I supposed to do that? I guess. Felt like I was going backwards there. Ah, keys. That's what I needed.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's...
Hey, let's go, man.
That was weird. Cut off the dialogue for a second there.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field.
You're just showing off now,
Almost
Alan.
there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Ah, okay. Because I approached the door after finding the key, but if I had done it, if I had gone to the door first.
Let's do this thing.
Man, this is a cool home. Like, they actually went for, like, what do they call it? Viking longhouse? Something like that. It's like the communal homes where everyone sleeps together.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
There's a term for it. It has the word long in it, but I can't remember exactly.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Alright, so I need to head to the basement. Lots of fireworks lying around. More 30-year-old coffee, because the Andersons don't live here anymore, which means those thermoses are definitely not freshly made. Where is the fuse box? Maybe the stairs? Yeah, let's try upstairs.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Old gods know the truth. Yeah, that's what I was expecting too, but like, I don't see any way to get down to a basement unless you have to get to the back of the house and go through like one of those storm shelter.
Come on, Al, let's get...
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
The light's on, huh?
Thought I saw a flash of something there, but nope. Oh wow, they even have the shields over their beds. That doesn't seem safe. I would not do that. I'd be too worried about them fucking falling during the night. Especially in Storm Country.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's her face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
That's her name.
Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is...
That is a terrible idea. Like, okay, it works out for them, but like, considering they're being hunted by the Taken, I would not want to be out of my mind drunk inside of a house.
I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
Correct.
The cutouts with us
If I
too.
just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
I didn't know that, but it doesn't surprise me. I remember Ryan Reynolds has his own, like, whiskey business, I think. His own brand of whiskey. Damn, that's... billion? Jesus. That's probably way more than his entire career put together. Oh, okay. Okay, Dash. This is in first person. I forgot that.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking, I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the
Thought
darkness.
occurs to me, Dash. You see this?
Diving after her was the
Why did
last
Thomas
vague memory
Zian
I
and
had
Barbara
of that
Yeager
night.
have a rocking
After
horse?
that,
They didn't have any
the
kids.
next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
At least one reason? Fair. Maybe they bought it in advance.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
So, I'm sorry to bring this up.
The dark presence had touched me.
I really
She
am.
dug her nails into my brain and used me. Made me her puppet.
When I played that level in the game that's I will not mention my name, it does a lot of different things to catch you up on the story of Alan Wake, and one of them is it switches between first and third person regularly, just like this.
You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape.
Oh, that's an Evil Dead camera. That's really on the nose.
The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Oh my god. It's a good thing we didn't wake up slightly earlier, otherwise he probably would have shot us through the window.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
I'm gonna quickly check something, Dash.
Record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Walkery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it.
I was checking how many episodes there are. We're on to 5 out of 6. So there's probably a couple hours left. I'm wondering if I should call it for tonight and then finish this tomorrow. Because we're over 3 hours now.
Gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh.
Oh, that's not a visual I wanted, Barry.
We're in jail now? Al, this is not good.
Sorry, not tomorrow. I mean... Let me gather my thoughts. I'm tired. I'm struggling to be coherent. I think I should call it for tonight, and then I can finish this next time, which will be in 2 weeks, because Lethal Company is next week.